Hello everyone, I am Seth from Myriad Misadventures. Today is February 12th. I'm still in China and there's still coronavirus. Today I'm going to pop into a couple of grocery stores, supermarkets, little stores, convenience stores maybe, places like that, and show you what the situation is like there. Dan's pretty excited. Alright, this is the supermarket near my apartment. Everything is mostly normal. This pharmacy area here is closed, but the supermarket itself is a-okay. Plenty of vegetables. Dairy is fine. Frozen stuff is maybe suffering a little. Over there is the dairy. Over here there's some juice and stuff. Whatever's right here though, there's not much of. Rice and noodles, there's a little less of. I feel like those are the main non-perishable dried goods sort of things here, so when people want to stock up on food, that's probably what they buy. Plenty of eggs, plenty of fruit, meat, fish, plenty of snacks. Not much bread though. Not sure why bread would be in short supply, honestly. Milk, beer, plenty of household stuff too. Cleaners, tissues, random cleaning stuff. Plenty of that. So that's what the supermarket by my apartment looks like. Honestly, it's not too different. The main thing is that little pharmacy area is closed, but there are some pharmacies down here that are still open, so it closing probably doesn't really mean all that much. And with the exception of a couple things, rice, bread, noodles mostly, there's not really low stock of anything. Some things have probably had shipments delayed. That's maybe where the bread is. And I imagine people buy a lot of rice and noodles to have on hand in case anything bad happens. But for the most part, there's plenty of food there. When we first got back from our trip to Japan at the end of January, like the 26th, 27th, vegetables were a little hard to find. A lot of places had sold out of vegetables. But by a couple days later, by the end of January, very beginning of February, there was plenty of vegetables too. And now it's basically back to normal. All right, that was my complex's local supermarket. Now I'm gonna go to the other side to the local wet market. I think the only thing that's gonna be different really is that some stuff won't be open yet. I think the stuff that is open is pretty much gonna be normal. Here's a pretty good example. Here are some stores in my complex and they're all closed, which is not normal for now, but a couple of places are open and they mostly seem to have everything that they would normally have. So the stuff that has opened mostly seems normal. The biggest difference seems to be that a lot of stuff hasn't opened yet. All right, here's the wet market. Got to get scanned to go in. Here's the wet market. So the tofu guy is open, and there's plenty of vegetables. This vegetable stall is open, and this vegetable stall is open. Lots of vegetables. There's plenty of fish. And there's a little bit of meat. The biggest difference though does seem to be that a lot of stuff is closed. All the stuff on this wall is closed. This is closed right here. So plenty of vegetables. No fruit here though. The fruit place is closed. And there's a little bit of seafood and meat, but there looks like there's a little bit less than normal. So if you go to the wet market for fruit, at least this one you're gonna be out of luck, but I usually buy vegetables there, and the vegetable selection seems pretty full. Now maybe I'm gonna go to Family Mart, but it might be blocked off. I was going to go to a Family Mart that is over there, get a drink or something, but this entrance, I guess that's outside of the complex, so it is blocked off, so I can't show you what they have, what the store's like right now. So later today, when I go to another supermarket, I'll try to stop by a convenience store on the way to show you what it's like there. All right, here is another market that I go to sometimes. I buy fruit here a lot. Supermarket fruit's usually a little cheaper than wet market fruit, so that's where I usually buy it. So I'll swing by there real quick.
好，谢谢，谢谢。
Mostly normal here too. Plenty of fruit, some noodles, rice, eggs, vegetables, some meat. Looks like mostly normal on the sauces and household stuff, except for whatever is here. I still have to go to one more supermarket later today, and I'll try to stop by a convenience store and maybe a coffee shop on my way, so you can see a couple different kinds of stores in addition to the supermarkets. Looks like the parks are still open, or at the very least, this park is. I'm gonna go get some coffee now, and then I'm going to head to the last supermarket I need to go to get stuff. One thing to take note of while I'm going to the coffee shop is that I'm pretty sure restaurants currently have no sit-down dine-in customers. They are only allowed to do takeaway and delivery. So you can get your food to go, or you can order it online, but you cannot go into the store, into the restaurant, and sit down. That's what I've read / heard about in the days since the last vlog I posted, but I haven't been anywhere to check, so we're gonna see what some of the restaurants out here look like as I walk by them. A lot of pharmacies seem to be doing a similar thing. So the pharmacies are open, you can see the door is open, but you have to go over to the door, to that little table there, and order whatever you want, and then they go and they get whatever you need. So they're open, but you can't go in, but you can still get whatever you need, you just have to wait outside for it. Sort of like how the restaurants still let you take away and do delivery, but you can't go in and sit down to eat. There's a McDonald's over there. It's definitely open, but I can't tell if you're allowed to go in or not. There's some signs on the door. I crossed the road too early, so now I'm not close to the McDonald's. But even if I was over there, I probably couldn't read the signs. My Chinese is subpar at best. We have a bakery here and a convenience store. Here's the bakery, Mian Bao Haole, and here's the convenience store. You can't go into either one though. They are gated off. You just have to go outside and tell them what you want, and then they run in and get whatever you want, and you pay for it outside. This whole street seems to be like that. All the stores on this street seem to be blockaded off, just like the stuff down there was. Looks like the coffee shop is the same. Got the gate in front, and you have to order, and the guys are waiting inside to take your order. Go hold them on. 要一杯冰拿铁。谢谢。This is all probably very tough on a lot of the businesses here, especially the smaller businesses. I'm pretty sure that Chinese New Year is already a really slow time for them. There's like a week or two where a lot of people aren't here and business slows down a lot. And this whole coronavirus thing has probably just extended that, probably pushing a month now, where business has been slower than normal. First because of the holiday, and then because of the virus. Champion Pizza. Looks like you can order your food. It seems open, but you cannot go inside. We are at the Hema supermarket now. They have some kind of partnership with Alibaba, which is a big tech. I guess it's owned by Alibaba. They're a big tech e-commerce company here in China. They have reduced hours right now, I think. I'm pretty sure they're closing at 7 right now, which is earlier, I think, than their normal hours. When you come to the Hema, you actually get scanned once at the entrance to the mall, and then you get scanned again when you get into the actual supermarket. So you're getting scanned twice in like 30 seconds. They're being extra careful. Plenty of stuff here though. We got some vegetables, we got meats, we got more meat. Vegetables over here are a little more sparse, but they close in half an hour, so it's probably not because there aren't any, but because they sold them all during the day. So Hema was a little worse off than the other supermarkets we saw, probably because it's a much bigger supermarket and they do a lot of online deliveries. So they're probably handling a lot more customers than the smaller supermarkets that I went to, earlier in the day. If I had to guess, I would say in the morning, they probably have full shelves, and as the day goes on, their stocks start to go down. And since we were there at the very end of the day, they're actually turning the lights off as we left. A lot of stuff was gone. All right, everyone, I am back. It is the 13th now, one day after the first part of this video, and I am at a big shopping complex not far from High Tech Park metro station. I think that's the one. But a lot of stuff here. Looks like you can go in and sit down. So what I said yesterday about not being able to go and sit down in restaurants, that is either not true or it's only true for certain restaurants or in a certain area of the city, because here doesn't look like anything has changed. Here's SJ.
What's up, guys?
I don't think you've met SJ yet, but you're gonna see him more soon in some fight videos and some of the Osaka videos. We seem to have a full drink menu here today, and SJ says they have food, but we might be between meals. All right, so I did not find a convenience store yesterday, even though I told you I would, but there's a Family Mart right here, so we're gonna go check it out and see how they are doing.
Yeah.
All right, here we are, we're at Family Mart. Looks pretty normal. Bread, snacks, more snacks, Pikachu, prepared foods. Not any prepared food here, but that could be because it's the end of the day. I should really do this stuff in the morning instead of the end of the day. Not many baozi. End of the day though, there's never any baozi. Overall, not too bad. Pretty well stocked. Got some muffins. The bakery seems to be doing okay.
Yeah.
The second floor appears to be closed, so you can't go and eat there, but they seem to have all the normal stuff that they have. All right, everyone, thank you for watching. Just like in the last video, if you have any questions about what's going on in China right now, leave me a comment down below and I will do my best to answer it. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Oh, it's still recording. Misadventures today is... come on.